They are all witness of the invasion and subsequent war. Visiting the museum of the Imperial Palace of Manchu State, 82-year-old former Japanese MP Kinju Sakari was deeply impressed.
As the facts of the Japan's invasion of the Manchu state, the image data was well preserved. There's no way to see these archives in Japan. Every time I see the historical records of the September 18th incident, I have a new view and start rethink again.
Sakari came to Shenyang, northern China, with his family in 1944, when he was only 9 years old.
During the summer vacation, students would take 1 week of training. We were told Japan's the best country in Asia and even in the world. Once the training ended, they asked us if we would like to exploit Manchuria. Most of us would say yes, we want to go. So our compulsory primary school education was full of aggression against China.
89-year-old Yamabi Yukiko came to China with her father during the war when she was a teenager. She has been to China more than 60 times to do research on Unit 731, Japan's notorious biological warfare project in China during World War II.
You
can't buy the book with the content of the Nanjing Massacre and Unit 731 because our government never promoted the book, so schools don't buy it.
During the week-long tour, the group will talk to Chinese university students and participate in the commemoration of the September 18th incident.
It's been 72 years since the war broke out, but the education received by the parents of college students was not about the aggression, especially the aggression to mainland China. It's a loss and is missing.
The oral history group includes 13 elderly Japanese men, but 7 of them were too old and weak to make the trip. And the trip is seen as a positive way to preserve history. If their first-hand accounts are not shared to a wider audience, their stories will be lost in a few years' time. Yang Zhao, CGTN.